guys, and welcome to Preparing the Way Ministry. My name is Jessica, and today is March the 23rd, 2016. I wanted to talk to you about something that came in my spirit earlier today, and yeah, earlier this morning, and then also not long ago. And I was the first thing that I was looking at was this man standing on the side of the road and, had a sign up, asking for help. And, I found out that he says he was a Army veteran and any, any bit helps, like that he was asking for money. And then later on, I wasn't able to give him anything because I didn't have any money. And, I take that back. I had some change in my ashtray. I put it like that. But I really didn't have the, you know, traffic was going, so I couldn't just grab the change, just hand it out to him because I had a lot of cars behind me. But normally, when God bless me, when I'm able to, they right there and I can just, give them, try to hand them the money before the traffic go because they be right at the lights. And so, but anyway, that and then another situation where um, I had someone to, um, well, they was trying to, get up some money and stuff like that, and um, they was trying to get rid of something of theirs, okay. And but I still didn't have no money. But in both cases, it made me think about where I could be. You know, I could end up in a situation where I am, you know, asking for money. When I was looking at that man, you know, I really do not know his situation or anything. Only God knows. But and even with this other person that asked me for something, but the thing is that you never know what the next person is going through, and you never know that that could be you. You could be okay today, and it could be years. Just one thing can change your whole situation. And you know it makes me feel grateful. you know Grateful that right now, I do have a place over my head. I have food to eat, and even though I do not have money per se, I'm saying it because I got change. But you know I'm grateful for what I do have. And even before I got out today, I was feeling depressed. And I was like, okay, you know, I prayed, and I asked the Lord, I said, Lord, help me. And what, you know, what do I need to do? What you want me to do, Lord? Guide me, and what do I need to do? And I felt a boost. I was led to get up and put me some church music on, and um, get ready, put me some clothes on so I could go pick up my prescriptions, and also to get a couple of things, to cook. And so as I was going to get my prescription, that's how I ended up seeing the man. And then even when I came, back home, and I was, um, started cooking, and cleaning the kitchen up, and I even walked to take the garbage out, and and I was just breathing the air out there. And I went to the mailbox, and came back home, and everything. And so, and the incident, about the person trying to get money to try to come up with some money and stuff. And I know, well, I know this. I don't know them, but I know them. And I put it like this: she's a older lady that stay around here and stuff. And so she would come and knock on my door and ask for things. And I pray for her as well. And and what I do have, you know, I share with her. And so, and don't think none of it, or and I thank God. I thank God that I'm able to, help. And so, I just wasn't able to help at that particular time with with money, because I don't have it. And then what made it kind of funny is that when I said I didn't have it, she's like, you don't got that, but I'm like, you don't got it neither. But it was like, I don't know. She was just expecting for me to have, you know, that amount or whatever. And I guess she was just surprised that I didn't even have that amount. And so, but I didn't have it. And so, but it just makes me, just thank God, to thank God for what I do have and what I have right now. And sometimes you may not have, in your mind, you may not have a whole lot of what you think is a whole lot is, or what you feel like should have, and what you feel like you should or shouldn't go through, and all that kind of thing. You never know what the next person is going through. And so, whatever you do have, thank God for that. You know, that little can mean a whole lot to someone else, you know. And it just made me appreciate it. It's just like a appreciation just came, you know, upon me. And I just thank God. I thank God. And it made me just, like I said, be appreciative and thank God for, His goodness. And I can't say that, that the um, fear, want to come in, more, and little doubt, yeah, fear and negative thinking, because, it's like, okay, you know, years from now, you know, you could be on the streets, you know, uh, any moment you can be out on the streets. And so, had to cast that thought down because it wanted to start running. Okay. And I thank God. I thank God he helped me to realize, okay, what you're thinking, okay, you need to cast that down. Be, think for today. Don't think like you can see the future and seeing yourself being like that. Don't see yourself that way. Don't don't you got to live for today and thank God for today. And so that's what we need to do. Put our trust and hope in God. And if you do see someone on the street, asking for money or, this and that. Now, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. Because if, you know, it be, God needing me to give money, especially, when I have some and stuff like that. And I'm, sometimes the thought be like, well, I'm not going to give this for them to be drinking or smoking, and I'm not going to support their habit and all that kind of thing. But not everyone is out there trying to get over on people. Try to get over to support their habits. Not everyone out there is out there doing it. It's people out there because of their circumstances that, that's the only way of them trying to live day by day. And so you never really know what a person is going through. So you got to pray and ask God to help lead you and guide you to what, you know,